Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Worshipers of Cthulhu, our city building until the end of the world scenario. So yeah, we are kind of getting attacked now, but again, my paranoia has caused me to be able to stack cannons until that's no longer an issue. Basically got the walls of Byzantine going on here. But yeah, one of the things I'm really good at is setting up walls and defenses so I don't be bothered with my urban renewal projects. So the thing is that we've got some interesting things going on here. First of all, we need to get some more faith. So I want the sacrificial pile, which means we should be getting more of our Cthulhu's favor from our little deaths. But we also unlocked the next layer, and we'll be unlocking this layer of building soon. So we're gonna have milkeries, bottleries, blast furnace, a smelter, and an idol carver. So yeah, basically we need to get our arts and crafts for Cthulhu going. So let's get that.
Oblivion beckons.
Begin ritual, add all this. Now, while we're waiting for the 40,000 faith to be kicking in, which we just spent some of that for this right now, we need to do some rearranging. I've just noticed that a lot of people here have issues. Like, for example, we've only got one clan person here, but we've also got this clan person right here. So what we need to do, let's swap out the worst acting. Okay, you, my friend, are going to get switched out. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to fire you guys. We're going to fire, but first of all, I guess we're going to fire Asa, I don't know. Then we'll throw in and change assignment to the Elder Temples. But do not worry, Asia. We will assign you to pray. You won't be the sacrifice today, but we do want you to continue stay on your knees for Cthulhu as long as we tell you to. Okay? We're not a democratic society. At least sign for prayer. We're generating fanaticism points, but you're not doing Cthulhu patience. Yeah. We need to get the 40,000 done relatively quickly, and I need to get that set up. I don't want to do any I don't want to do any extra buildings until then. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't actually think.
Worship the Great One.
Yeah, I don't. The corn cooker, for example, has got this person, but I'm willing to bet. Yeah, both of them are already working there. But if I go to Dream Shroud. Oh, God, I have to do some moving people around a bit. Also, I noticed, by the way, you can... There you go. Give me that. Zoom outwards. Yep. Alright. You can move a little quicker this way. So, but if I were to say do this... Alright, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing to say things like that. It's a little weird if they're doing the cows, but... yeah. Well, first of all, let's get to workplaces. There we go. Now, one of the things I want to check with Black Sand Isle is, oh god, I just want to have a screen where I see everybody. You know, oh, can I use map to teleport? Yeah, I can use map to teleport around, can I? Also, I got to repair that. I did find out that there is a repair button. What are we looking at? Okay, so what I want is specialization. That was blacksmithing. The weird one. I'd probably put a hammer in for a picture. But yeah, specialization, do it by specialization. Most of them are just generalists. Get a bottlery. I suppose we could set up a bottlery when we've got time. Now, these guys should be placed... Okay, so Zethra and Barnabas. You all need to move. So... Alright, you're working the corn plantation. We gotta find... You've got to have people here who aren't doing anything. Ancient altar, corn cooker, road maker. Ugh, guys. The problem with having those people who are like obsessed with this is that they will constantly be doing that. But what I should do is go right... Oh no, what's going on here? Alright, that's an old one. Alright, we should do workplaces. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, the Ascension Altar? Huh. Wait a minute. Yeah, but we've already got people doing that, so it's not really an issue.
Do you hear his whisper?
Too many of them. Lumber mill. It's not. These are 0% is because we already maxed out stuff. I'll have to go collecting some fungus while we're here. What's going on here?
No one requires our goods.
Right, we
O
need to
High
get that
Priest.
faith temple going relatively soon. So yeah. Right, the corn cooker has a guy. Wait, we have we've got someone we. Right, Malachi, you're there, but Octavia, tell me who you are.
Our work for our God.
All right, Octavia, I need you to switch quarters. Swap followers. Black sand. I need you to swap with
Worship
this
the Great
person.
One.
This allows me, to example, to be able to come down here and stick.
Our work for our God.
All right, so yeah, we'll fire Mr. West. It's not really not. This will not affect your performance review. Okay, you're doing fine. But we do that
We
again.
obey.
And for these guys over here. So let's find some more unemployed people. Sigh.
We will be rewarded.
I wish you could have a bigger map here. In any case, up declining. Sigh. Do, 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 do. Session altar. What could we do with this place? Now, if we head over. Yeah, that's what we can do. We can pretend
Teachings.
we're going to do this. Then, in fact, show unemployed only. Go over to Akeley. There we go.
We will be rewarded.
Okay, Akeley, you're going to be switching out with Black Sand Isle. Okay, the Elder Temple. Don't worry, we'll set you up over there. And
Worship the Great One.
you, let's see, Ms. Manton, take some time off. We've got to get the clam collector here working for a bit. And, you know, I've been noticing clams getting a little low there. Now, the things, I don't think there's actually specialization for handling corn. Nobody here has a green thumb. Makes sense, actually. But I also discovered, by the way, that there is an actual... Nope, that's not a send. There is a repair. There, so we can do that. Alright, hit it. There you go. Instant repairs, too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, also a little hit on the faith. We gotta watch that. Alright, it's like, for example, and like I said, we can probably...
Worship the Great One.
Alright, the lumber mill, we don't have to worry about you guys. Level 17, you guys are experienced. Like, for example, this stone quarry person definitely needs to be transferred over to where we actually have a sandstone. So we'll fire her. And let's see if we've got any corn cookers, shall we? Just lazing about. Corn cookers. No, they actually work in the corn. Alright then. This Calliope. Ooh, we've got your brewery going here. Don't we have a brewery? Good lord. Just a second.
Fulfill the prophecy.
Uh-huh.
We will be rewarded.
Honor the teachings.
I serve the deep. We obey. No one requires our goods. I serve the deep.
Seriously.
No one requires our goods, O High
We're a little
Priest.
salty about it.
Embrace your destiny.
We obey.
You will awaken.
Our work for our God.
So we've got a stonemason specialization. No. By the way, Ms. Elijah, where were you?
Our work for our God.
Alright, so I'm going to transfer you out. The black sand for... Do we have a sheep? Do we have a sheep farm here? Okay, no, we'll just relocate Uriah.
We will be rewarded.
Then, yeah, this a lot of administration, I know. Unfortunately, if you want to run a city, you're pretty much doing administration.
I serve the deep.
How this thing works. Oh wait, I actually swapped them out entirely already. They actually are working, so they do swap out the job too, which is actually kind of awesome. Alright, so that's going to increase our sandstone quarry production a bit. So, yeah. Thing is, we should probably just take one building at a time. Like, for example...
Will be rewarded.
Right, the robe makers. Do we have anybody who can robe make for us? That would be more useful. Alright, robe making. Both of them are like... Both of them are currently being done as robe makers, but, you know... We can start carving designs on people's backs and see what happens. Ah, Starte. Well, you're doing alright, man. Yeah, you must... We're gonna have to talk about your production, but, the protection numbers there, they're just not looking good. Alright, but... Question is... Where are you? So I guess, Mr. Pym...
We obey.
Let's see if we can swap you. I don't know, I'm getting kind of crazy about this. With a robe maker. Do we have any robe makers that are just lying about? We do not. We have a milkery, though. Miss Persephone West should be put to good use at some point. So once we get those buildings going, we're probably going to have a little... Black Sand Isle. I think... Yeah, we need to get Miss Dexter. Let's pop over. See about where.
Fulfill the prophecy.
We await your orders. O
Right,
High
the Ale
Priest.
Brew. Alright, you. You, I need... Ezra? You're a...
We await your orders, O High.
Oh, you got a little transfer of personnel, okay?
We seek hidden truth.
Alright, cool. What that does tell me, though... Swap followers... Problem is, I need to be able to evolve them first. Okay, so we'll pop over here.
Worship the Great One.
Oh, gods. So much
We
work to do.
obey.
Work, worker.
We obey.
Where is Ms. Brewery? Alright, here. Ms. Dexter.
Our work
Thank
for
you.
our God.
Gotta get these spreadsheets out working better. So you, my dear Ms. Dexter, are going to ascend. Alright. Dexter. Alright. You're like banished on me here. There you are. Oh, Miss Gilman, you can do it too. Cool. Alright, so, acolytes, you guys.
The rituals grant wisdom.
Great. Swap followers. I need you to swap with the person working at the brewery here. There you go. You should be happier now. I'll get the milk person over there at some point. And Ms. Dexter, we're not quite ready for ye here, but, you know, we'll get there. But yeah. Okay, so we swapped that out. You've got like the one acolyte over here. When we set up a bottle, we have to put you back, I'm sure. But for the moment, we'll think, when this is going for a little crazy, I think what we'll do is we'll just accept that for now and start working towards... Alright, building up that faith like crazy. Oh, we also need some places to live. Alright, first of all, we need... I'll check the numbers on Ms. Wilmot here, and she's just not happy where she is right now. So I'm thinking maybe what we should do is find a better place for her. Somewhere she can be more of one with her god. But, or roads? Alright, so, I don't know. And actually, now we can do that, which is awesome. But, gotta use that more often. Alright. So that will be where they go there, and this is still well within our relocation stuff. Also, I need to put a graveyard in here at some point. Where's services? There we go. Services, graveyard. Problem is, Stan was still trying to make that 40,000 before the Cthulhu gets too mad at us. You don't want Dad upset at us. Well, let's do it.
He will awaken.
Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take an opportunity to do the sacrificial pile. Basically, we're going to be doing, there it is. Turns resources into faith, because we got all kinds of faith that we're just not using. Unfortunately. Can't do it that way. Alright, so. What we'll do is we'll stick it over here. Ah, right there. That'll do. I'll get to it eventually, then we'll start working on that sort of thing. Okay, there we go. Somebody else got another track housing. I'm sure Praise Cthulhu, the real estate market, is much more affordable here. It just costs your soul. So much better than like trying to buy a place in New York.
Honor the teachings.
Doesn't look like we have anybody extra here. Alright, so, but this will fit right there. Excellent. Sigh. And that will be that for now. We'll catch you guys later when we've got the opportunity, but the first thing we want to do is get this faith going. We're going to sacrifice stuff we have, like, overflowing, like with...
Burning the excess materials in the fires of celebration and ecstasy will yield an abundance of faith.
Means there are not enough materials in the storage or material limits are set.
Awaken.
Well, first we'll sacrifice. Allows you to turn excess resources into faith. Excellent. Excellent.
Honor the teachings.
Alright, so what we need to do, we need to set in some celebrants. So, we got a whole bunch of unemployed people. So, they're... Guys, let's show a little... Okay, there we go. And, Aldonia, but we need to talk about your performance review there. Not doing great. Okay, provide resources. What are we looking at? Blood. Sacrifice. Alright. Sacrifice above. What does this mean? Sacrifice above what? Any unit above a certain point, I'm thinking. Sacrifice order. Value per unit. Sacrifice. I kind of wish I knew what that was, because we will sacrifice this, and I guess we'll just keep sacrificing it until we run out. And we're not using the blood for much of anything else, so I say we just go with this. Every 17 seconds will provide more faith. We'll see how much faith it provides. Then, you know, you guys, at least, you know, you got a job now, so you can feel a little bit better about yourself. And, yeah. Cool. But what do we got here? I want to see if it jumps up. I don't know how much it jumped up. Well, it's something. You know what I mean? It's something. And now the blood drainers have more to do. I'm sure they're happy about it, but we really should.
No one requires.
Yeah, let's do sheep as
Honor
well.
the teachings.
Let's do sheep as well. What do we got here? Sheep. There we go. Sacrifice sheep. I know it looks like steak has the highest value. Wow. Not really surprised. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Like supercharged. No, I think those two are going to have to do it. So basically we'll be sacrificing blood and sheep. Alright. We can do that. That at least will get us boosting up a bit more. So, and then Daddy will like us better. Yeah. Probably should put a temple here and a real, and, you know, and we definitely still need that damn cemetery. Not sure we're going to put it, but we'll get it. Because I've noticed, like, for example, the level 2 people here all have a requirement for libraries, idols, and bottled milk, as well as cemeteries. Don't worry, guys. Once we get the whole worship thing going, we'll have, you know, that. And also we're generating so much faith. It's ridiculous. But yeah. Boosting up a bit more. Do like how they have the flames here. I like it, man. They're just like doing a rave, you know? These guys over here, you know, they're just the chill ones doing playing chess. Everybody else is in a static dance, you know? You guys gotta have those guys. You need somebody who can, you know, keep their head about when everybody else is losing theirs. Alright, so. think I can fit one right here. Yep, there we go. We got 7 more followers here. As it gets to work. At least the real estate market's never going to slump. Don't mind the smell from the dump over there, okay? A great party, you can join in anytime you like. Do. Oops, what's this? I'm not connected to main storage. Oh. We'll figure it out. Which one's the rotating ones? I had the buttons last time. Oh, there it is. There's the problem. Right there. No, still not connected to main storage. Interesting. Alright, guys. Alright. We'll have to do... Let's like put a temple here. Really don't... Well, we're not that far off from things, so... Conquest, services, I think. Temple. Alright, that'll work. That'll make everybody feel a little better. Oh, we can put some houses next to right here. I'm a little too much into this. And then right across the road. And 2 more. And boom. There you go. Like I said, the real estate market will keep going. I mean, we probably should pick up some stuff. There's some people doing some serious treading water out there I should pick up. But yeah, we could also, if we ever really needed to, brief supply our flowers here. But yeah, we're at 34,000. So again, we're getting up there in faith-wise. Oh right, we have unemployed people to stick in here too now. Great. Also help me get more acquainted with what their specialties might be. Okay, specialization. Let's see what we got. Blacksmith we don't have. The air brewery is full already. Let's see what else we got. Assign... No, the milk pottery. Okay, we'll assign you. You're unemployed. And you, and you, and you. How's that? Everybody feeling better now? Okay, there we go, Mr. Persisting West. We will eventually get a milkery going, okay? And that's going to be even more fanaticism. 3,500 waiting on side. How are we doing on clams? We might want another clam place right there. Again, it's going to slow us down. Basic goods, clams. Just because we're getting more and more people, we're going to need more and more food production. Just how things work. I think the 2 builder shacks, I don't think we actually need any more than that, because they seem to be able to keep up, but yeah.
No one requires our goods. Oh.
I'm trying to get them to burn this stuff for you, so you can produce it. Sigh. And people are just not satisfied.
We require work.
Well, that's kind of obvious. Clamors. Let's see. Employed only. The hell, Ephraim? What's your issue, man? Oh, he hasn't quite got used. Oh, for crying out loud. Hang on, everyone. Apparently, it's another crisis I have to deal with. Oh, okay, we'll do it here. Injury. The resident requires surgery. Your acolytes were eager to amputate the entire limb and incorporate it into a ritual. The family pulls you aside and expresses their willingness to give everything they have just to attempt to save them, resorting to amputation. Though this is a gift, only sacrificing this gift can we save his life. Each one of your lives is precious because they do not belong to you but to our God. Cut them. So we get 20 elders' favor and 2 patience. We need strong and healthy believers so that we can worship him. Save the leg. All plantations have 50% increase. Productions. I don't know. I think that's just like corn. Father shunned weakness. The grace of our Lord has abandoned him. His faith is feeble. Had it not been strong, he would have delivered the acolytes and ordered him to sacrifice to our God. Consequences, we get 6 more favor. Favor is getting a little low, so we're gonna sacrifice him. We're down a person and 2, unfortunately. I think, if they're doing this properly. Anyways, keep going. Okay, everyone.
We require work.
I know. Unemployed only. Okay, so. Yeah, you guys will improve as we feed you, but for now you can just start working towards feeding yourselves. And I honestly think that is probably the best you could hope for. Now, okay, gods. You know, Evander, I don't really have much use for Europe, especially right now, but I don't really have anyone else to work with at the moment. Okay, so 3,600. What was that? Okay, at least we got a little bit of time back from Dad being angry at us. But you notice, hey, they're back in production. Oh, crying out loud. Well, what they're saying basically is that they're like, we're not burning it fast enough, apparently. Do I need more than one pile? That is an option, actually. Interesting option. We've got the production to do it. How much is a pile? It's not an altar. No, okay, so... There's temple core. Storage, ceremony, sacrificial pile. It's a thought, actually. But here. Ooh, we don't have a lot of unemployed people to put into it now, do we? I mean, it won't be a problem shortly. Everybody here is pretty much being productive. Okay, 3,800. Don't worry. Let's get this you know, this thing powered up. We're going to do a Mecca here, which is kind of odd because Mecca, Mecca, by the way, is the point at which all Muslims are required to one point or another during the day, depending on, of course, I suppose, whether they consider part of their devotion or not. But those who do have to turn to Mecca at some point and kneel and pray. That's at least what I know. I know very little about Muslim, but the religion. But yeah, but apparently that's the target. And there is actually a black stone edifice there, a cube of some sort. Which, you know, if you know what black cube means in alchemical Western philosophy, that's Saturn in limitations. Which, you know, has its own connotations. Never sure how far you can cross-pollinate these religious symbols without offending someone. Alright, so... yeah. Let's see, what we could do is get some people off of,
Fulfill the prophecy.
get these people off there and doing something else, like the pile, for example. I mean, it's a thought. You could pull these people off, grab everybody from there, put them in the pile, and then have them just supercharge faith, which I think I'm actually going to do once we get... Alright, there we go. Everybody pause for a moment. Let's get this puppy done.
Kneel before your deity.
Not a problem. Will do. Accept the boon. You come one closer to awakening Cthulhu. Accept the new enlightenment. Alright, what do we got? Awesome, it's an amp. We have... What does that mean? Are we gonna have a fleet? No, I haven't really gotten... Well, that's a hell of a force. You've completed the main goal. Continue playing the current map or go back to the main menu to pursue other paths. So that was the biggie. Alright. What does that even mean, pursue other paths? So that was the way we're supposed to... That was the win? Generate 40,000 faith? Because it really wasn't that difficult. Oh, right. Oh, I see what they're saying. We can go back. If we go... Alright, let's save the game here. Now I get it. Now I get it. Back to hub. We'll save that game, and we'll see if they've got, like, another map to unlock. Oh, that's what's going on. Chapter 2. Okay, so yeah, Blasphemy in Yellow. The next step of your journey towards the awakening of the Great Old One leads to a forsaken Arpego. We will understand the insidious subterfuge and malevolent hatred that seeth against your God. So each chapter has one of these things. And, right. Blasphemy in Yellow, the Dream Shroud. We'll be heading up here. Alright, let's do it. Your cult flourishes like starting funds, 30,000. Control unit strength increased by 20%. Okay, let's just go with normal. 25 by 100, control unit strength, increased by 5%, cumulative horrors from pylons. Alright, let's begin. So where are we headed now? Who am I? It's a bit extreme in body modification, dude. You can determine the fate of the captive. While you are educated into the cult, offer him as a sacrifice to our god, perhaps using him as kindling for his summoning rite. He shall accept his fate with glee. So essentially we can probably snap between map and map there. The thing is that we had stuff to do, but we'll go along with the plot for now. Alright, what we got? Well, actually... well, it's my usual job. You must descend into abyssal realms and defeat the evils. Yeah, okay, well, it's new. Alright. Oh, it's like a little carving there in the background. We had to wake this Dreamspire. Okay, so...
We have reached land. Order your followers to gather the supplies they have brought on our voyage.
Alright, cool.
Do not stall, humans. Have you forgotten that Cthulhu's patience is waning? Activating Dreamspire will impact our Lord's patience. Yet before you gain access, you must be enlightened.
Right then.
You may be curious about the nature of this statue.
Yeah.
Your predecessors used it to manifest their reverence for the Old One. Follow their example. Express your faith, and boons will be bestowed upon you in time.
Okay. Meanwhile, we developed a tech tree. Alright, what do we got here?
But, my high priest, our people are not ready yet. Their fanaticism is weak after the voyage.
Do not defer. Construct a sacrifice altar and offer a follower to his delight.
Okay. Let's pause a moment. Sacrifice. We need to have an altar of some sort, and we're like starting at the beginning here. So, Eldritch Favor. Do we, first of all, let's hit that fungus. Check what we've got here. Source of sand. Let's see. Let's see. Ruins of Pylon. A bunch of stuff that we can do so. Inactive Dreamspire. Alright, we got stuff to do. Alright, so let's get that one knocked down. Let's get roads built. We have building materials. Alright, so first things first. How many people have we got? I'm not going to know that for a bit, am I? No cult members. Okay. We got to have 13 people. So first things we need to do is set up the living quarters. Alright, so house, obviously. Let's figure out where we're going to place it. Now this area down here doesn't have a lot of resources, so we can stick it right in the corner here. Take the road, link up. Now we have to get a builder shack. That will do. For this one. Well, okay. Sigh. Okay, get this one collected, then we get the road out of the way. Planks are that way. Alright. Let's move it. Move it, people. Now that one. We got some planks out of it. Okay, so next. Get this knocked out. Okay, so that's 2 we're going to have. So that means immediately we just set up a lumberjack. Now we need to pick a spot that's not going to have any growth in it for long. Alright. Pause. Could do. Put that into collection mode. Then we'll place the lumberjack where there shouldn't be any problems. Now let's get that out of the way. And now let's get the road attached. We want this. Hold on. Go all the way over here. Bingo. Now it should reattach it. That'll be that direction, and we can start pulling down everything else around here. Alright, so let's see. We've only got one build team at a time, so we should build a second builder shack that attached over here. And we'll need a mill. When we finally do get the lumber mill going. We want it to be close hand here, so for the moment, and be able to produce stuff. Alright, but let's get a road next to it. Yeah, I'm getting a little too much of this. Alright, logistics. It's just a weird thing. It's what I did in the military, so kind of where I go with it in my mind in a lot of ways. Okay, so let's get the builder shack done. Get the collection team here. Alright. Get that collected. And another road. Another house. That track housing built. Ugh. Okay. How we sacrifice people? We need sacrificial altar. Get that unlocked. And pause things a bit. Can we place it? Okay, requires a designated area. Okay, so it's over here. Alright. Excellent. Good to know we don't have to connect a road to that one. Ruins of pylon. You must construct more pylons. Yeah, we're eventually just rebuilding all the other stuff there.
We require...
Got it. Okay, so for the moment... Station reports is inadequate due to low zeal. When you're faithful, inspecting work at your station. Oh, they're not getting anything. We need to, give them more stuff. Arya, break that to you.
The workers,
High Priest. Station performance is inadequate due to low zeal among them.
Alright, sacrificing followers. Paying the base price of ritual, you can actually additionally sacrifice anyone from your followers. Cultivating character members increases patience. The higher the sacrifice and zeal, the more Cthulhu's patience you will receive.
Inspect any worker.
I got it. Alright, begin ritual. We're gonna need... Ooh, how much more do we have? Can we actually do this safely? Alright. Do we want to sacrifice anyone? No, you guys are just not in it yet.
Do you hear his whisper?
Okay, we're gonna need to unlock everything, really.
At their station and survey their dwelling to discern their needs.
We require workers, O High Priest.
Yeah, you do, actually. What the hell do you do? Summoner. Ooh. At the moment. But we need more houses. Alright, let's get that going, guys. And I can have more of this.
I
Thank you very
serve the
much. Generalists. Okay, but we will assign you. Okay. Nobody's too happy at the moment, simply because, you know, we've got not much to eat or drink at the, but we will inevitably. Okay, so yeah, the Lunder Mill.
I serve the deep.
Once they have get anything, of course.
Oblivion beckons.
What we could do is
I serve the deep.
let's fire you. Put you over here.
Worship the Great One.
Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, okay, so you go back
Our
here.
work for our
There is a corn grower. Apparently I just didn't get any. Notice I had any.
God.
Okay, I got it. Also, we're gonna need that soon. Alright, new buildings are available to be unlocked. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. Once this happens, of course. Okay, that should be everybody. Okay, everyone. Tell me what you got.
I serve the deep.
Alright, does anyone else have specialization that would be more helpful? No, they do not. Okay, so yeah, I guess you guys work for me here. We can sign
Our
some.
work for our God.
Alright, so I guess that's everything at the moment. Alright.
Oblivion beckons.
Alright, now we need to get our food supply up and going. Rock and roll, baby. Unlock. What's first? The beacon altar we don't want to do. We want commercial pile fire station. That's going to become an issue, isn't it? Could do. It's like, first of all, we can Elder Temple, but I honestly believe that we should just start, like, feeding people. People like that. The quickest way to do this is clam collection. So, we can get that over here. We can remove that. Foregone. So. That'll help. Okay, so that will be the start of things. What else we can unlock? Probably should unlock the corn plantation and the corn cooker. Alright, so corn plantation needs to put somewhere out of reach, so probably over here. Best bit. Get corn. I want that over here, I think. Over by where we have the boat. I don't know why, I just kind of like that look. Get the roads. Started here. When this is set up, we'll put in our people. New followers are approaching when? 6 and 10 minutes. Alright, but we've got enough people to start with at the moment. Get this closed. Excellent. Move that. Okay, can we get...
Do you hear his whisper?
Often. Excellent.
Do you hear his whisper?
Let's get all that going, shall we? Alright, cool.
We require workers.
I can't imagine why. Alright, so. You people, yeah, get to work.
O High Priest. We require work.
I require that I get this working. I put the price of fields over here. Fill up the corners, all the space you probably can't use for other purposes. You require more workers, but we actually have a corn specialist here, which, you know, I found remarkable. And a generalist, so we'll stick them in here. Now we need a cookery. We got a cream corn going.
Do you hear his whisper?
Well, we started. Anyways, captives are good.
There are no materials, O High Priest.
I know.
Serve the deep.
They'll be coming. Actually, no. Okay.
We require.
Yes, you do. Excellent. Well, I'm sorry. I know you're a summoner. You all got to pull in here. I've got room for one more at this point, too. Okay, do we want to throw in a temple at this point to be able to do that? But no. Thing is, they will, as we produce more lumber here, be able to catch up with our needs. The moment we can use what we've got. Collection teams. Of course, we don't have any robe. We're not able to produce robe yet. We're waiting on this.
Oblivion beckons.
Yeah. Yeah, at least faith is a decent number. Means, however, we can
Worship the
actually...
Great One.
Excellent. Yep, just keep worshipping the Great One. Alright, let's collect this baby.
Oblivion beckons.
Oh, wait. What are you saying? Oh, right, road running out.
Embrace your destiny.
Complete. Excellent. So let's go immediately to this. Now, defensive towers actually make sense, but we need an Elder's Temple first. But the problem being is that when we get additional people, we'll stick them in the temple. But for the moment, let's get these two done. Alright, Elder's Temple. Which will probably stick right here, so we can get so everybody will be affected by it, which is good, because then I'll just build more grid around it. But in fact, we'll do that. It'll fit into the grid, as it were. Then snap in the core and the ceremony hall. Now this allows us, we can put this one at a distance, right here. Alright, there we go. And we're still short in Elder's Favor elsewhere. A sheep farm and road maker will have to be done relatively soon, but we're going to need more peeps for that, and that's... Oops. That's not going to be another 4 minutes, of course. Because these people need religion in their life. They also need a re-education, but no, education's expensive. Re-education is even more expensive. Alright, cool. What do you want? Nasty business. Your people feel uncomfortable. Okay, Jacob again. Okay. Consequences. Jacob isn't consecrated, so it'd be 5. We side with Jacob. We get 5. 5 patience. We get 5 fanaticism if we do that. You know what? We're going to go with patience. The patterns of nails Jacob said seemed to shift with each glance, leaving followers baffled as they sought to decipher their meaning. Believing that their interpretation would reveal divine blessings, the followers began suggested rituals filled all participants with bliss. Afterwards, as Jacob returned to his duties, his nail quietly multiplied, hitting at hidden truths only he seemed to understand. I don't really care, I just know that it made Dad happier. Let's figure out what we're going to be doing for the sacrificial altar. Guys, sacrificial altar is going... Oh, we've got a... Oh, wait. Oh, we're supposed to sacrifice somebody. Oh.
Fulfill the prophecy.
I'm just like... I have enough planks yet. Yeah, but we're just like... I don't want to sacrifice anybody. I need everybody right now. Let's sleep until we get some homeless people first, okay?
He will awaken.
Yeah, he will. He will. We need to, like, get people to be happier to be here.
Embrace your destiny.
Alright, Sacred Chant. Sacred Chant simply allows you to change a follower's specialization to a horror type. Choose a natural to determine this horror specialization. Alright, cool. This is interesting.
Fulfill the prophecy.
Alright, Sacred Chants. Wait, let's, do this. We'll get one of the specialists, I mean, the generalists, to, change up. What do you say? Let's see. Let's change it to Zeal and a max out. Yeah, you'll do. Carve. Lumberjack. I want... Deep breaths, but not that deep, thanks. Do it like this. Tight close book. Okay, let's just say, how about L J Lumberjack. Alright. Make this easy. Alright, Finesse went up 2, which is good. Okay, we need 95 total. I know we need more robes, we need more sheep, we need everything. Let's see. We need at least one more, however, when it comes to favor. So, everybody...
Oblivion beckons.
Continue ritual. So we should just... Not the 12 there, sure. I guess since we're going to be low, we should just get what we can.
Let us gather.
Alright, so... Not going to be super useful, but it will allow me to unlock sheep at the very least. Then we can move on to other things. Alright, but... In the meantime, let's get this road structure going. Alright. We know we're gonna need housing. We need it all over the place. Probably don't have enough. Right. Now we do. Alright, there we go. This will be for the new people. Some of which we don't want to get too attached to, like I said before. But everybody's at least getting clam chowder, which is, you know, New England specialty people. Right, insufficient homeless follower. Don't worry about it. This thing's about to fill up. Yeah, we got 1 minute 34 seconds. So we'll have to pick somebody from that group who's going to be volunteered. Very unpleasantly.
Honor the teachings.
Got it. Look, we'll get you a blood sacrifice soon enough, but first things first, we need sheep. Alright, so the sheep farm is going to be stuck over here, I think. Sheep. We'll put you... Oh wait, I need 3 planks. Let's see, you. Break that down. Yeah, also these need to be broke down too. We keep up with what's going on. Alright. And yeah. There you go. Keep it away from the temple so we can at least do that. We'll also assign some of the new people to it. So, yeah. Who's going to get sacrificed and who is going to get embraced? Or both. I guess it's just a matter of timing, really. Come on. Actually, we'll stick that here. Unless you go further in that direction. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Oh god, that's a lot of boats over there. That's a big town to deal with as well. Alright, so seriously, people? 3, 2, 1. Alright. 5 followers.
We require workers.
I'm on it. Okay, so nobody has sheep, do they? I guess. Wait, haven't been added yet. Oh, they've been added apparently. Corn cooker, unemployed. Okay, just show me the unemployed people. 2 so far? Alright. Sheep, me, baby.
So, High Priest.
Right, people need houses first, silly me. Get that knocked out. And 3. There you go. Get working, guys. Yeah, we're running out of scavengeable material, I'm afraid. Ritual site full. Oh, excellent. More fungus. Great.
We obey.
Hey, we got a cul-de-sac.
We obey.
Alright. Yep. Will fire you and find you. Alright. And we need to ritualize. Alright, so.
Oblivion beckons.
But we can get sacrificed somebody. Alright, so you know what, Clarissa? You're not doing too well. Alright, so we'll replace you at the sheep farm, however. Okay? Okay, that happened.
The patience of Cthulhu shall be fortified upon the ritual's completion.
Alright, that's great.
Now the Dreamspire awaits.
Awesome, but I gotta replace my sheep herder I just sacrificed,
Let us
okay?
gather.
Before you can proceed,
We obey.
please with
Oh, give me a moment.
Third one slumbers. You must seek out and activate those spires that pierce the earth at this site. As each one beckons you closer to the dread awakening of Cthulhu.
Alright, cool.
Hence, you arrived.
Our master's patience is waning rapidly. We must hurry, perform deeds that please him, and demonstrate our devotion.
Okay, we're gonna do 25 followers and 30 clams, okay, rather than sacrifice 6. Because clams we can do better.
Hence, you arrived.
Got it. Let's hope we picked the right, guys. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so
Do you hear his whisper?
excellent. The important part, however, is that we need to unlock the road making. There we go. The road making will go here. I don't think we got a couple people to take care of it. We're, you know, that place is empty. Really shouldn't have bothered to put it in to begin with. But, you know, clams. We can do that. How are we doing for clam production, guys?
I serve the deep.
And we don't think we have another clam person yet. We're not that lucky. So, however, see what we can do Oh, this one's still got 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Don't need to sacrifice anybody else at the moment. Right,
We
cool.
require workers.
You'll have them. Employed only. Work people. We'll get you to. When we get more people, we'll work with it. Okay. Should be thinking about that actually. I've got 2 places empty here. The next set of followers is coming as 5. So we'll need probably 3 more. Unless we eventually have to get that sand pile going. I'm sure you produce the sand. Last, that's what you produce with sand. We'll get the ruins of the pylon up and running too. What we got? Fuel would bless the path that has been newly constructed. It is plain to obviously labor with care. You see that someone's attempted to plant something pleasant on its side. The sacrifice is already tied to a short pole, a small animal. Of a sufficiently bless the path, sacrificial blood, but care bless the path every drop of sacred blood, then collect the tithe. Bless the path with every drop, bless the path with sacrifice. Let's do this one. You're open your eyes. He will ask you to bless the path that is newly constructed. Okay, then collect the tithe. 15, alright, finesse is up to 25. You know, not really. Getting up there slowly. Okay, twin and clams, have followers. Yeah, it's not going to be an issue. Alright, but what we could do is let's get... Alright, that going. Plus this. You know, like I said, we're just going to get the 2 places here. Proclamation decrees awakening. What is a decree? I guess we'll find out when we get there. But currently, our building people will take care of the next 5 here, and then we'll decide what we're going to be doing with things. Now, how's our productivity coming? What's going on? Oh, great. I guess we have to build towers now. Why is there a giant turtle here?
It did not take long before they noticed our approach. Brace yourselves. You will be tested.
Well, that's just great.
High Priest, there is something I have not yet revealed.
Really?
I hesitated, fearing it might be a delusion of my mind.
Give me a second.
Now, I am certain we were being watched. Perhaps since we were residing on Dreamshroud.
Don't have enough yet.
We will awaken.
Why?
We obey. We obey.
Oh, great, guys. Can you speed it up a bit? Robes, guys, robes. So slow. We need to get this going right here, too. These weapons. So we have something when they come at us. Good night, bro. Problem is they can come at us. Alright,
Let us gather.
Six blanks. Yeah, we're not producing a lot of stuff quickly. Making up a storage facility. I don't know if that's worth it either. But also we've got to deal with this. 6 minutes from now. Yeah. We could be in trouble. Rogue and sheep. Those are
We
not
obey.
useful very much here. Side. Can we carve somebody yet? Yeah, another minute. Guess we'll probably do the sheep. We'll do the lumber thing. We definitely need to get the lumber construction going up. I mean, how quickly are you producing it? Every 10 seconds or so? Yeah. Can't really ask for much more than that. But I'm guessing it's got to be
We will be rewarded.
the mill. Oh, great. We're getting there fast enough.
Embrace your destiny.
Which thoughts I have. Corn's fine. The corn isn't even producing that much. Wow. Okay. Good.
Honor the teachings.
Right. Need to pick somebody. Okay, so she's already been marked. We need to pick somebody who's doing something they shouldn't be. We need a generalist. Nope. Flexible. Only. Corn cooking's not an issue here. Workplace is clam collector, sheep farm. Now, Sophia... probably want... lumber mill is an issue with supply. Let's get the sheep farm going. Okay, Sopharina. You're already doing the sheep farm. So, close the book. Just, tab. Sheep. Farm. I'm sorry, this doesn't seem to be going any faster here. Okay, cool. It's gonna be San Francisco. Hopefully that will increase things a bit. Alright, so. Also need to sacrifice somebody eventually. Sorry, we'll need to set up a beacon too. It's just so much.
We will be rewarded.
We need to re-educate her soon. Do it right about here, I think.
We obey.
Yeah, I know. These guys just aren't doing great. Not able to provide them what they need. Sucketh.
Honor the teachings.
The hands are getting there fast. At least the mill is being next to it was a good plan. Alright, so.
Our work for our God.
I don't have anybody unemployed. So yeah, I just noticed the clock here. We've pretty much hit we're at the end of the mission here. But yeah, so we're getting a slow start here. We kind of bottlenecks in a few territory, and of course Cthulhu is angry at us for not, producing much. But I'm kind of hoping we can move beyond that. So yeah, so once again we've started over on chapter 2, once again at the bottom. And this time, however, since we know what we're doing, I hope, it's not going to be quite as fumbling was in the beginning. Also, we're going to need big guns, big freaking guns. And we'll need to make a sacrificial altar thing to sacrifice people to make horrors from, when I actually have people to sacrifice. Gods. Everything's so complicated. Anyways, this is a fantastic world. Saying farewell from Lovecraft Country, Worshipers of Cthulhu. Hope you enjoyed your time here. Like, share, subscribe as usual. We'll see how we can get to the other end of this story, and whether or not we get wiped out to start over again. Because, dogs are core. Just because you're the bad guy doesn't mean you're actually it's going to do you any good either. Anyways, bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of content and data.
Hey there, Cthulhu, I've been studying your gospel. The Necronomicon, it gives me nightmares, something awful when I see the death of all reality. It fills me with glee.